What's up, guys? In this video I'm going to be showing you and talking to you about the Bass Pro Transducer bracket here. I'm going to show you why you need to have one of these and the pros to it. So first off, it extends, obviously. So it extends out to 23 inches from the top of the bracket to the bottom here. And that just goes by the depth of your transom on your boat, right? So if you want to go halfway, you can go halfway, lock the knob here. If you want to fold it all the way up, which I don't personally think any boat's that shallow of transom, but maybe a kayak or something. Then you get this piece here, which just goes on the transom like an outboard. You just screw it on. And some people, I don't know, some people I've seen videos of them with this and they mount it sideways. I don't know if they just didn't know how to do it or what, but yeah, it goes on like this. Personally, my Garmin Striker 4 fish finder / depth finder, excuse me, came with this bracket here to mount it to your boat, whatever. The screws that they give you with this transducer bracket from Bass Pro are way too small. They're literally like that long, and this bracket that comes with the transducer to mount onto the bracket is way more thicker in depth than the screws. So what I had to do is I went to a hardware store and I got some new screws, and I forget what size they were, 1.25 inches, something like that maybe. And I bought some washers, 2 of them, 1 for each end, and some lock nuts. And I also put some blue Loctite on the threads when I put it on, because this is going to vibrate on the back of your boat. Vibration to anything will loosen stuff. I also put a piece of rubber that came with the transducer in behind the bracket and the transducer bracket itself. So it's in between. So hopefully that takes away a lot of the vibration. So with my setup here, the way I did it is these little clips came with the transducer itself. So I just used a couple self-tapping screws and put them through on the side here. And the screws aren't long enough to interfere with anything on the sliding track or anything. And then I ran the wire up through the side to keep it away from getting jammed up in here and whatnot. And I just got this folded up and stuck in there to keep it out of the way. So when I loosen that off and I go to extend it, the wire just goes with the pole, right? Fold it up, just nice and smooth. It's out of the way, it's clean looking, gotta love it. Now, reason why you gotta have one of these, my thoughts on why you gotta have one of these and why I had to have one. I've never actually used a fish finder or anything before, so this is all very new to me this year. I'm just getting more into the boating and whatnot, and fixing my boat up that was just handed down to me by my father. And my buddy was telling me that a lot of guys run like, I don't know, a piece of 2x4 or something with a C-clamp, and they'll clamp it to the transom. Fine and dandy, it will work. It's only stupid if it doesn't work. So that's what a lot of guys do, but my theory is that it'll vibrate. You're going to hear the clamp, the hand on the clamp vibrate and whatever. That's just not something I want to deal with. I wanted something to look clean, more natural. Yeah, so this eliminates you having to do something like that. It's, like I said, very quick to put on, take off, very light. It's clean looking, and it's I've seen a lot of other guys running these and they love them. So I had to do it. Now, here's a little kicker. Bass Pro for Canada, the Canadian website, does not actually show this on their website, or it didn't at the time that I was going to buy one. So, and I was laying at home in bed at night just searching the web there. So I went on the American website and found it on there for $29, I think it was. I never even thought the conversion rate, it's like $1 the American dollar is like $1.34 to our dollar or something like that. So I never even thought of that, just completely slipped my mind. And I ordered it, and then when it charged it to my credit card, it was like $86 for this, and I ordered something else for my muzzleloader. And then I just kept it, whatever. I was in Bass Pro the following week or something, and I was in the boating section, and I come across this mount sitting on the shelf for, it was like $32 or $35. So if you want one of these and you're in Canada, go into your Bass Pro before trying to order it online, because you may save yourself a lot of money, because they did stock it, they just didn't show it on their website. I'm thinking about going in, maybe they'll give me the difference in price on it, I don't know. It's not a huge deal, but it was just kind of an annoyance at the time. But yeah, don't make the same mistake I made with that, and you'll be good with that. But as far as the transducer bracket, and the transducer with the mount from Garmin go, I can't really complain about anything for either or, either product there, because I think they're both equally good. They were just made for different applications, I guess. Maybe this wasn't really made for the Striker 4 with this mount. I seen another guy with a thinner mount with a Garmin that those screws actually worked, because the screws slide into a track right here, and then they have a little square head on the back of them, which stops them from pulling out, stops them from turning. So yeah, that was my biggest thing with this, was getting screws to fit it and being able to hold it, and it was a pain in the butt. I ended up still having to drill 2 holes in the back of the plate, which, whatever, it ain't gonna rust, it's aluminum, so that's fine. But yeah, I have no complaints against the transducer bracket itself or the mount with the Garmin Striker 4 transducer. Like I said, just made for different applications, and I just adapted it to mine. So, should you buy one? Absolutely. I think you want one, and you should definitely try it. Take care, folks.